La République du Cameroon will always La République du Cameroon will always face difficulties trying to twist, trying to thwart, trying to destroy information that is fit for public consumption. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Ambazonians, dear viewers, thank you again for being part and parcel of us this day. My name is Fabiano Deco, Ambazonian and human rights activist and a self-defense advocate. There is one agent of La République du Cameroon who is based in America. His name, he goes by the name Nsahlai Christopher. Nsahlai. You people have known him for being one of those who always been threatening to take Ambazonians to drag them to court and in America concerning what is happening on ground zero. And again, he had a case with Tapang Ivo, of which Tapang Ivo blatantly defeated him, and he is, of course, paying some monies for damages in Tapang Ivo's coffers. But that's not my point of focus today. This particular moment, I want us to look at a certain video which Nsahlai Christopher made in respect to the issue Eric Tato had. I'll be right back. I just wanted to have a look. Just watch this video. I'll be right back. About Nsahlai. Yes, I'll be right back.
In addition, Eric Tato's actions, like we've pointed out in all of our filings, have not only caused the deaths and sufferings of hundreds and thousands, but has also caused severe economic hardships to the innocent populations of Cameroon and Cameroon's economy and corporations. He's called the Gary Master. We all know because he directed his non-state armed groups to maim, that is, cut the hands, fingers of teachers and laborers to stop them from going to school to educate our children or stop them from going to their plantations or other job sites to do work. We've consistently said Eric Tato is a major terrorist who not only has killed hundreds of Cameroonians and planned to kill thousands more, but has orchestrated the destruction of Cameroon's economy. He is a serious impediment to peace and stability in Cameroon, and justice is served by his arrest today.
Is it not a shame? Is it not a shame that a man who calls himself a barrister, a lawyer, is not able to read simple things that have been written? My people, this is the agenda of La République du Cameroun. La République du Cameroun is paying so much money to proxies, to faceless individuals, and also to people like this one. This one, the Padi Asangas. La République du Cameroun is paying so much for them to twist information. Eric Tato, I've said it a couple of times here. This is maybe the third time or the fourth time I'm saying this. His case has nothing to do with an Ambazonian struggle for independence. Eric Tato's case has nothing to do with Ambazonian struggle for independence. Eric Tato has a problem with the American government. He's not the only one. People are talking about him because he's a big voice, especially in the Ambazonian struggle. He's a force to reckon with. That's why you hear people talking about him. There are so many people who are into that PPP program, the Paycheck Protection Program. There are so many people who are in that same issue, which Eric Tato has, but we don't hear their voice. We don't hear their names. We hear Eric Tato's name because he's a lion man like the Republic of Cameroon is afraid of. Yes, it's the truth. This is, of course, somebody who says a barrister, and Nsahlai says Eric Tato has been jailed, that the crimes he committed, they call him Gary Master, the things he did, blah, blah, blah. Nsahlai Christopher. Eric, sometimes you want to laugh. At times we laugh because we laugh at the stupidity of people like Nsahlai Christopher, who is unable to read simple facts which we have on the table. Nsahlai is not able to tell the public that a dictator has nothing to do, his case has nothing to do with the Ambazonian struggle. They always do things to link it up to him, which is not the case. I always make sure I clear the air. I always come to you guys to clear the air so that you know exactly what is happening. Yes, Nsahlai Christopher was not able to free his sister, who has 30 years, who has been in prison for 30 years in America, who had a scam. The sister has a scam on her name of $2.5 million. Nsahlai Christopher claims to be a barrister, but he's not able to free his sister. These are people who benefit from the corruption of La République du Cameroon abroad. Of course, he is under the payroll of Atangan Jipo. He should be somewhat named in La République du Cameroon, or maybe, working at the presidency, special duties. Yes, his name should be there. Every month, his account gets credited. The poor man is there on the street in Akonolinga. The poor people are there on the street of Mokolo. Poor people are there begging on the street who don't have anything to eat. But somebody is in the diaspora, they are paying him for lying, paying him for thwarting information. Nsahlai Christopher says a dictator is going to be judged for, because they call him Gary Master and the things that he has done in Ambazonian struggle. We are asking Nsahlai that when will Betty Asomo, when will Paul Biya, when will Atangan Jipo be judged for killing those kids in Gabo village? When shall we see Nka Vale, General Buba Dubreku? When shall we see all these people being judged? Or when will Nsahlai Christopher talk about these people for the crimes that they have committed? When will Moja face justice? Nsahlai Christopher cannot even say these things, because if he dare say these things, he will be killed in the next second. My people, fellow Ambazonians, you see those who are out to thwart public information. You see people who are out to manipulate the population, but we will never allow them manipulate population. Yes, we will always bring you the right information. And I want to say it again. I want to repeat that the issue a dictator has nothing to do with Ambazonian struggle. It has nothing to do with Ambazonian struggle. It's his private business with the US government. And a dictator is not the first person, not the second, not the third, not the fourth, not the fifth to even have this kind of thing. Nsahlai Christopher is a disgrace. That somebody who says he's a lawyer. I think you know this kind of people, church and bail lawyers. Church and bail lawyers, people cannot even win a simple debate. A simple debate, he can't win. How can you say a dictator was jailed? You know the meaning of jail? Can somebody tell us what it means to jail somebody? A dictator was jailed. How do you say that? Was a dictator jailed? No. A dictator was arrested, interrogated, and released. He's on bail. They say he's in jail. Some say he's under house arrest. Some say, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Please, my people, you should know this and know it well. People like Nsahlai Christopher, Padi Asanga, Bamba Head Nasari Clovis, and Kunyam Titus, and all those boys in TDR. Can you imagine even Bamba Head Nasari Clovis, who is not even a holder of ordinary level? He's not even a holder of ordinary level. He's running his mouth saying a dictator's case has nothing to do with Ambazonian struggle. It is his private issue. His private issue. Just like his business, it has nothing to do with Ambazonian struggle. His business has nothing to do with Ambazonian struggle. Why should people like this thwart information? Even people like Guardian Post newspaper, they were making, the United States of America is not like Cameroon, Kangaroo Cameroon, a country where it's based on corruption. So do they really think that a dictator, now that the judge said they have arrested him or they interrogated him for a paycheck protection program, the PPP, so they'll go and bring a Gary, it's not like Christopher said they'll bring the Gary master. Oh, come on. Why should people twist public information? Why all this? Just because they want to, they are playing the role that Yaoundé has given them to play. But people like us will always make sure we demystify them. We decode them and present them to you. That is why we remain Ambazonia, genuine to the cause. You understand? When Mangang had issues, When Mangang had issues, they said it's because they have arrested one terrorist, they have arrested one sponsor of Ambazonian struggle. No, that was not the information. Mangang issue was on a particular video or something that happened in American soil. So who tells you that America is interested in what is happening in La République du Cameroon as far as persuading people? Because it happened on American soil and it violated their laws, the law of the land. That is it. That is it. People are thwarting public information. So people should understand these things. Of course, the people who need to be sanctioned, who need to be arrested, if they want to be arrested, they'll be arrested the right way by the International Criminal Court. The Atangangis, the Betty Asomos, the Nka Vale, all those who did Bamenda clean. Keep Bamenda clean. You know these people. Okala Bilai, Lele Lafrique, Umde Joseph, Chamberlain, Moja. These are the people, Mbamba Head Nasari Clovis, Kunyam Titus. These are the people who need to be arrested by the International Criminal Court. You understand what I'm saying? I will repeat for the last time. Eric Tato's issue has nothing to do with Ambazonian struggle. Just because he is a big voice, he's a big voice, of course, in the struggle, and La République du Cameroon is afraid of him. They want to thwart information. People like Nsahlai Christopher, church and bail lawyer. But people, let me go. Thank you very much and have a nice time. My name is Fabiano Deku.